Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Thrasher. And this was a request by Scott. Thank you so much for this request and donation. I believe this is off his album Rust Never Sleeps, is what we see here on the screen. And this is another legendary name that we have not yet explored on the channel. So I'm very excited to do so. And wasn't he, or he used to be part of Crosby, Stills, and Nash, right? There was a Y at the end before, and he was the Y, I think. So very interesting. I don't really know anything about the history or why they separated ways and stuff. So looking forward to it. Thrasher was a word I had never heard before, so I did Google that before this because what is it? And there were a couple of definitions that had something to do with skateboarding. I thought it's probably not going to be that. And then it said archaic spelling for thresher, or an older spelling for thresher. And then I looked that up, and that's like a person or a machine that separates grain from the crops, from corn, grain from corn, or other crops. So it might be that. So I'm learning. I'm looking up words here. So hey, come on, man. Yo, let's go. Hey.
They were hiding behind hay bales. They were planning in the full moon. They had given all they had for something new. But the light of day was on them. They could see the thrashers coming, and the water shone like diamonds in the dew.
Ooh. Beautiful.
And I was just getting up, hit the road before it's light, trying to catch an hour on the sun, when I saw those thrashers rolling by, looking more than 2 lanes wide. I was feeling like my day had just begun. Where the eagle glides descending, there's an ancient river bending through the timeless gorge of changes, where sleeplessness awaits. I searched out my companions who were lost in crystal canyons, when the aimless blade of science slashed the pearly gates.
Oh, that's a good line. Oh, there's been so many great lines. Okay, I just scrolled down to see if he had the writing credits, and he does. You probably already know this. I had an inkling. I was suspecting that, this is solely his doing the writing. Great voice. There's this type of voice that you hear in, like, is this considered folk music? And this storytelling type songs, that you had in that era, which I've been discovering recently. That's the type of voice that I listen to, man. That is great. And it's just, I don't know, there's something in his voice that makes me say, yeah, pay attention to what he's saying, to the words. And I don't know how to describe it. I can't put my finger on it. There's a storytelling quality, not only in the words, but just in the tone of voice and the inflection that he's using, and the sincerity that's bleeding through in the voice. So these thrashers, he's seeing those machines, I guess, or maybe people who are doing it. I'm not sure. It's still confusing. I just learned the meaning of that word, and people probably ask, "Well, why is he looking up words? Don't you know English?" I do know a bit of English, but it's not my first language. In case you're new here, I mentioned this quite a few times in other videos, but sometimes I have to remind myself and other people. Yo, and another meaning for the word on a different website, because I clicked on a few websites, it said that it also the type of American bird that's related to maybe hummingbird or mockingbird. I'm not sure. I forgot. But then he's going into the eagles, so that's why my mind went to the bird again. They were hiding behind hay bales. They were planting in the full moon. It seems like there's almost a theme of stagnation, but also of moving forward here. And he wants to catch an hour on the sun, before it gets light, before it gets too hot, maybe to work. I'm not sure, but a great line I had was, very poetic, very visual. The water shone like diamonds in the dew. You could just see it right in front of you when you see that in real life. It's one of nature's beauties, in my opinion. And through the timeless gorge of changes. That's why I was thinking about there's stagnation here, but there's also moving forward, like because he's searching out his companions, but they're lost in the crystal canyons. Great rhyming, by the way, as well. And like sometimes you seem to be moving forward in life while other people are maybe staying in the same level, and you wondering, should I move on? Should I stay? But I want to explore the world and life myself, maybe as an artist. I want to explore different creative lanes, all that type of stuff. But it's really a great way of saying it. Who are lost in crystal canyons to me is like they're stagnant or stuck, maybe, or distracted by materialism, and that's just not me, and I want to move away from that. And then, of course, he comes with the aimless blade of science / the pearly gates. Science, yeah. Well, there's people that can believe in both things, in science and in spirituality and religion, even though we want to explain things and get into the mechanics of everything, of life, existence. And both things can be true. You can still believe and be spiritual while still believing in science, I think. No? I think we can. I think we can. I think I do. Yo, hey, man, this is so thought-provoking already, man. And this is just a couple of lines I highlighted. Wow. What would happen if I do that for every line? These videos would be hours long. Apologies, people. I'm trying to keep it tight, but it's hard. It's hard for me.
Canyons, when the aimless blade of science slashed the pearly gates.
Oh, God, so good. So
then
good.
that I knew I'd had enough. Burned my credit card for fuel. Headed out to where the pavement turns to sand.
Ooh.
With the one-way ticket to the land of truth and my suitcase in my hand. How I lost my friends, I still don't understand.
Oh.
They had the best selection. They were poisoned with protection. There was nothing that they needed, nothing left to find. They were lost in rock formations, or became park bench mutations. On the sidewalks and in the stations, they were waiting. So I got bored and left them there. They were just dead weight to me. Better down the road without that load.
Damn, man.
Brings back the time when I was 8 or 9. I was watching my mama's TV. It was that great Grand Canyon rescue episode, where the vulture glides descending on an asphalt highway, bending through libraries and museums, galaxies and stars, down the windy halls of friendship, to the rose clipped by the bullwhip. The motel of lost companions waits with heated pool and bar. But me, I'm not stopping there, got my own road left to hold. Just another line in the field of time. When the thrasher comes, I'll be stuck in the sun like the dinosaurs in shrines. But I'll know the time has come to give what's mine.
Wow. Wow. That's fantastic. And nothing, in terms of storytelling, for me personally, nothing beats an acoustic guitar strumming it and a harmonica. You could take it with you. You're like a traveling bard telling stories from inn to inn, from town to town, from campfire to campfire, making your way through the world for a couple of coin and a few slices of bread, man. Come on. Oh, that's so good. And that line, just that term, the motel of lost companions, that could be a song in itself. That could be, oh my God, that's so good. That reminded me of like a Desolation Row by Bob Dylan, like that, you could just take that premise, the motel of lost companions, and build on that and create another story around that, or a storytelling song. Ooh, that's like a prompt for to write, man. Ooh, the motel of lost companions. You get an episode for each guest. You get a short story for each guest that comes into that motel room. Oh, see, that's what great art does. It inspires you. It could be one line, and you take it and you run with it. That is so good. Wow, there's so many great things in here. Again, that theme of stagnation that I was talking about, leaving your friends behind, and maybe I it hit me that way, because I've been through my own personal transformation these few years, last years, getting sober, getting healthy, and yeah, you got to get away from your old environment, even if that hurts, even if you don't want to leave nobody behind. But sometimes you got to be selfish a little bit, look out for yourself for your own interests. And that's why I was feeling that theme, man, and it hit me hard. And he said I got bored and left him there. Even they're just dead weight to me. That was he was really not beating around the bush. He was just saying like, yeah, no, you're dead weight to me. I need to get out of here. Sometimes we need brutal honesty too. That's for sure. Man, so many great. I could just look at this, read this, and just, he said, burn my credit card for fuel. So again, that materialistic side, he wanted to get away from this, the narrator, the character in this song, maybe even himself, just on a journey of introspection. This song is very introspective, a journey of searching for the truth, of meaning and identity. And oh my God, so good. They were lost in rock formations or became park bench mutations. Again, that stagnation staying the same, and that's boring to the person in this song. I need to explore. I need to go out on an adventure. And he's going back to a memory of watching a TV show, Grand Canyon Rescue episode. You know, it's exciting where the vulture glides descending. It's freedom, right? The birds again. He was talking about an eagle before. An asphalt highway bending, exploring the world, libraries, museums. That's what I want to see. I want to explore the world. I want to learn. Man, that's good. But I'm not stopping there, he even said. And then the end, like the dinosaurs and shrines, I'll be stuck in the sun. You know, I know the time has come to give what's mine. And you give back to the world what you've learned, the knowledge. And it's almost a question, when will I become that dinosaur? When will I become stuck? You know, there's a point we all probably reach when it comes to technology, for example. You keep up with it, it goes so fast, and suddenly we stop keeping up with the new stuff, and we become, you know, the parents. We become the dinosaur. It happens to every one of us. No one is safe from that. But for one, it's faster. The other adapts more quickly or for a longer time. But it's bound to happen. It's a very thought-provoking song. Wow. I would be interested in like revisiting this after I've done a more songs and see how the perspectives change, because that keeps changing on first listen. That's just the first listen, man. Very interesting stuff. I love it. I love it. Great music, the guitars, the harmonica, vocals, the storytelling, the writing, it's all there. So Neil Young, another great artist and lyricist I need to explore on this channel. So many rabbit holes to explore, and I'm loving it. Thank you for introducing me to this incredible track. Thank you for spending some time with me. Yeah, look at that, man. What a great song. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.